Good morning, family and friends. Welcome to my channel, Meandering Man at 70. Today is Wednesday, the third update of my meandering. Actually, it's the third week in a row. I'm still breaking a record. 3 weeks in a row. Well, the wonders never cease. Current update is about my platform and about my brother Doug's deck. I'll give you some information on that on this video. And currently it's really cold out here, and Rose doesn't want to come out and be a part of the video, so she's staying inside. She's staying in with Mr. White. I'll introduce you to those two later on this year, but not right now. Anyway, here is a update on what's happening. Okay, as we come around to the back where a lot of the work is being done, this object on the left here is my solar panel. It's going to go up on top of the deck. Not the deck, the platform. There's a difference between deck and platform. Over here is the platform. I've turned it upside down, and I painted the bottom side yesterday. Nope, 2 days ago. And today I'm going to be putting 2 more coats on the bottom and flipping it over and putting 2 more coats on the top. And then I will be installing it onto Mr. White. Mr. White is going to have a hat called a platform. Up here on Doug's deck, we put in the subflooring material, which is cement. It's self-leveling cement, and you'll see that a little bit later. Still has the flashing on it. Today we're going to take a break on this deck because it needs a day to cure before we put the final coat of rubber on it, which is the deck, which is the finished coat, and that'll happen tomorrow. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, but I'll try from this angle and see if you can see the deck. Without getting smacked in the face with sun. It is actually looking really good. Here is one of the corners that was all tore up a while ago. It's now all repaired. Over to the threshold. Very nice. And it's looking extremely smooth compared to what it used to look like. With the drying today, or curing today, it should be all ready tomorrow for the final coats of rubber, which it's a deck rubber. It's supposed to be cool, so you can walk on it with your bare feet and not burn your toes on 100-degree temperatures. Anyway, that's a preview of what has happened, and next I'll show you a video of how we got here. Okay, we're at the platform, and it's time to button this thing up. It's time to screw it in tight, glue it all up, and caulk it, and seal it, and paint it. We'll get her done, hopefully today. Well, we'll get the boards on and glued in. I doubt we'll get it all painted up. And here's the work table and all my parts, and the caulking and the glue. And this board here is going to go in the middle to separate the solar panels from the from the other stuff that I'm carrying. And just in case I might need to saw something, I got here drills and other parts. These are Simpson ties that'll tie the boards together. And let's go for it. Good morning. Here's an update from my yesterday. My yesterday is probably a couple of days ago from when you're watching this, or maybe weeks, depending on when you watch this. But my yesterday, I finished putting together the platform for my van, for my rack. It's all put together, glued, screwed together, and there are holes in the bottom so rain can get out if I get into a rainstorm. Today is the day I will be sealing it up, or priming it, doing a primer, and doing a tape. Paint, white paint. So it's primer and white paint today on the platform. So you'll get a look-see at that, see how it goes. Also, my yesterday, we got this accomplished pretty well. My brother's deck. We have the flashing around the whole outside. Today is the day we're going to put tape in certain areas for sealing purposes, seal out the weather, and this afternoon we'll put a coat of sealer on it. We can't do it this morning because of time issues, but you'll see that later. So there's an update. Okay, time for flashing. Drill a hole first. Put a flashing nail in. And that takes care of all the flashing being put in the right position. All we have to do now is nail it all down. Okay, here's an update on the deck. We did the primer yesterday. Actually, just back a minute. There's the threshold. It's in and installed. It's done. Out to the deck. And along the side of the deck is flashing. That blue is a blue tape that's going to hold back some of the rubber cement that we put on so it doesn't drip down the side of the house. And then the primer was put on yesterday, so you might see a reflection. The whole deck has been primered, so it'll accept the cement that's going to flatten out the surface, get rid of all of those bubbles or sand right there, make it smooth and level, fill in all the wood areas, level out all of these marks here that the change from the gravel to the new wood floor. And that little crease there that had to be filled in, and all of that needs to be leveled out. That's what we're going to put on today.
That scruffiness out there was my fussing with it to pop some little balloons
Oh,
or bubbles.
why is that sounding funny? It doesn't seem like it sounded that way before.
Oh,
Just getting old, I guess.
it does that. It doesn't do that consistently.
Well, this looks kind of funny over here.
Yeah, there were places where I had done the spike roller
Uh-huh.
after it was too dry,
Oh,
so it did that. There's this guy.
he was walking through the Sahara Desert and he got that far. Looks like he came down right about here and tried to walk across the desert. And like many people, some of them don't make it.